Hi, this is all about our Yacht Soon Come.
So we're Richard and Sarah and we're the crew on Soon Come.
We've actually been on the boat since the 1st of December last year, and that's when the boat started to charter as well.
She is a Sunreef 62, so she's 62 feet long and has 4 queen cabins, so we take 8 guests on board at any one time.
We joined Soon Come, we just fell in love with her. She's a beautiful boat. We've been working in the BVI for nearly 3 years doing charters, but when the owner offered us the chance to come on board Soon Come, it was an offer we couldn't refuse. Our background is mainly chartering. We've also done a season flotilla in Croatia.
With regard to culinary background, I think the first thing I'd say, being the chef on board, is that I come from loving food and loving eating. But then, since then, I am professionally trained. I've just completed a course at the world-renowned Ashburton School, which is in Devon in the UK.
I think we're a little bit different to some other crews. We haven't been yachting all of our lives. So previously I was a director of an advertising agency based in London, and Sarah was the global HR director of the world's biggest law firm.
The name of the boat is Soon Come, which I have to say does sometimes raise a few eyebrows, but it does actually have a great meaning. It's a Jamaican phrase and it kind of translates as mañana, so it's like soon come, we're in the Caribbean, everything's laid back and relaxed.
As I've already mentioned, I think Soon Come is a beautiful yacht, but what makes us different is our knowledge and understanding of the pressures of the work that you're under yourselves, and how important the time is, your holiday time is, and how we can work with you to make sure you have the best holiday of your life.
But if you're thinking about specifically what makes the yacht different to lots of other yachts out there, I think there are a couple of things. The outdoor space on Soon Come is amazing. We have a fabulous cockpit area with sun loungers in the shade, but then we have a fly bridge where we can have sunset cocktails. On special occasions we'll do champagne breakfasts for people up there, or if we have families with teenagers, then we can do teenage dinner upstairs and adult dinner downstairs. And then inside, the boat is immaculate. She has this fabulous cherry wood in all of the cabins, and then white sofas. Everyone who steps on board falls in love with her.
It's actually very difficult to pick one memorable charter out of the 80 plus that we've done in the British Virgin Islands. We're still in contact with a lot of our previous guests, but one does spring to mind when I was asked the question, and that was actually 2 families coming together. So it's a sort of second marriage for the husband and the wife, and they brought their 3 children each who were in their mid-20s, and they were using the holiday to sort of the families to get to know each other. And so at the beginning of the holiday it was all a bit sort of, people weren't unsure about each other and how this was going to work, and by the end we've had such a ball. It was just fantastic to see these people all coming together and getting to know each other and having a brilliant holiday.
It was amazing, and they went away with these memories, which, you know, they'll keep for the rest of their lives. And I think the bit that really kind of, I don't know, did it for me was when they got off the boat, we all cried. They cried about not seeing each other again, and we were like, oh, it was just such a sort of emotional week of people really coming together. I'd say that the reason why people should pick Soon Come over other boats are definitely about the boat herself. Every anchorage we go into, she turns heads. People want to be on board, and everyone who comes on board just feels completely at home, but in a super luxurious way. But really, if I'm honest, I hope we make a bit of a difference too. And the reason that is that, you know, we gave up jobs in London where we were, you know, working pretty hard and stuff, but for other people, making money. And now we get to do the best job in the world, which is giving people memories that they can take away forever and having the best holiday they've ever had. So come on board Soon Come, and hopefully we can do that for you too.